Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. And it is the big day for jobs reports. This is November 6th. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So let's jump right into it. We'll start off with the average earnings for the month of October. So month of September was pretty modest at 0.1%. Forecast was calling for 0.2%, and it only rose 0.1%. So pretty modest in terms of average earnings increases here. Now the big one, we got the non-farm payrolls brought to you by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The previous month, back in September, it was 661,000 new jobs created. Forecast accounted for 600,000, and it came in a little bit higher than forecast at 638,000 new jobs created. So a decent number there, nothing to sneeze at, but still we got a long ways to go with a lot of people still on unemployment. Let's move further down. We got the unemployment rate. So we were at 7.9% in September. Forecasters calling for a small dip to 7.7, and it actually dropped to 6.9%. It looks pretty good, but unfortunately, it can be a little deceiving. We're starting to see a lot of people dropping off and taking part-time jobs, which that takes them out of that equation just to make ends meet. Kind of getting back to what we were facing after the credit crisis, a lot of people were taking part-time jobs just to survive, and that wasn't part of the equation in that. So I think a lot of people forget that a lot of those jobs weren't full-time jobs or great jobs, or taking a couple part-time jobs just so they can put food on the table and keep a roof over their head type of thing. So that's what we're starting to see a little bit of that as well. Wholesale inventories, it was up. We had a drop in August at 0.1%. Forecast that they thought the trend was going to continue in October, 0.1% drop. However, it rose by 0.4%. So good, decent numbers right there for wholesale inventories. Let's jump ahead here to the headline news. Stocks are up again this morning. They still got the election saga continuing. We still got states tallying up. We got we also got court cases going to be coming. So this probably will end up coming down to what the courts say. I don't think no matter what these will say, it's going to come down to what the courts say, because there are claims of malfeasance and everything else in there that's being accused, and we'll have to see what the courts say about it. There's also the Fed gave their announcements yesterday. Nothing really came out, but they did kind of stress that we do need a fiscal stimulus to kind of get the economy moving. That it is sorely needed for consumers, and for those who there are a lot of people out there really struggling and need those funds to come in. So that's pretty much the big takeaway from the FOMC comments from yesterday. Let's see how this is playing on the bond market, see what mortgage rates are doing today. We are down. Mortgage rates are up a little bit. As you can see here, we started a little bit higher than or actually a little bit lower than where we left off yesterday. And then we were way down and then pulled back a little bit. So right now we're down about 16 basis points, which would translate. This is really about an eighth of a percent. So what we gained, yes, it was up 16%, 16 points. So this basically kind of puts us back at the pricing we saw back on Wednesday, so closer to Wednesday's pricing on this. So let's take a look at yields. Yields have kind of jumped up, skyrocketed a bit. We were down to about 0.7, as you can see here yesterday. We were like at 0.75 or so, and then jumped all the way up. Now we're up at 0.82, jumping up above the 25-day moving average and this technical level here. So yields are kind of jumping up on the election data that's coming out on the elections and stuff. So again, even though it's showing tighter than expected, it looks. I think it's going to. Me personally think it's going to come down more to what the courts say, and see who is the. Unfortunately, it won't be so much what the people say, or it will be more what the courts say. All right. So that's pretty much the wrap for the day. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, upcoming weekend. If you guys are looking to refinance or purchase, stay tuned. I'm going to leave a link at the end of the video. Also a link in the description. Feel free to go ahead and check out the site. It will hopefully answer a lot of questions you might have regards to different loan programs, and help you out with the process and everything, whatever questions you may have regards to getting a mortgage. If I am just a little bit about myself, I am a loan officer and I do work with a national lender. We can help pretty much most of the states here. The only two states we don't service is Georgia and Massachusetts. So if the site that you jump on does not does not provide the answer you're looking for, please feel free to reach out and I will get that for you as soon as possible. We can certainly assist you with any pre-approvals and getting the financing you need to buy your next property, as well as any refinances you might be looking to do, whether it's taking money out of the equity of the property or going ahead and taking advantage of the low rates. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you in Monday's video. Bye bye.